Alright, what's up? I'm Charm City 187, and this is mine and my brother's Week 5 NFL picks. I'm actually been doing pretty good. I've been doing better than the people on NFL Network and Sunday morning on, I guess it's CBS or NBC or whatever, before the games. Like, last week, the person that won, had the most right was 9-7, and everybody else was 8-8 or 6 right or 5 right. Shit, the first week I think I got all of them right except for one game. But yeah, anyways, on to this week's picks. Thursday night game, October the 4th. You got Arizona at St. Louis. We're both gonna take Arizona, but I think Arizona's 4-0 still right now. I think they beat Miami. But, Kevin Cobb is not the answer for any team at quarterback. He's going to end up choking, and it's going to be soon. But St. Louis, on the other hand, they fucking suck too. And what is it with all the primetime games so far this season have been absolute shit. You couldn't tell me back in March or whenever they made the schedule, they didn't know that Arizona and St. Louis were going to be a horrible primetime game, or the Houston Texans and the New York Jets, which is the Monday night game. The Jets are the fucking laughing stock of the NFL. But yeah, the Jets and the Cowboys are probably the laughing stock of the NFL. Alright, you got the Sunday games, 1 o'clock, October 7th. You got Miami at Cincinnati. Miami, they're, 3 missed field goals against the Jets, 2 in regulation and 1 in overtime. Any of them field goals Carpenter makes, they win that game. And he missed one last week against the Cardinals, or the Arizona Cardinals, yeah. So they could be easily 2-2 right now, or 3-1. I don't even know if they've won a game yet. Actually, yeah, they did win a game, so they would be 3-1. But yeah, we're both gonna take Cincinnati. It'll probably be a good game, but I think Cincinnati will pull it out. Green Bay at Indianapolis. We're both gonna take Green Bay. The Colts head coach Chuck Pagano, he was the Ravens defensive coordinator last year. He just got diagnosed with leukemia, so the Colts may show up and play for him, but their defense sucks anyways, and their offense, they're rebuilding, Next game is Baltimore at Kansas City. My brother's going to take Baltimore 21-10. I'm going to take Baltimore 31-10. I hope they start Brady Quinn. Oh my God, yo. Either one of them, it's going to be a field day. I think if Castle starts, I can see him throwing 4 or 5 picks. And if Brady Quinn starts, I can see him throwing 7 or 8 picks. So, either way, we're going to be looking good. And 31-10's being generous. Alright, you got Atlanta at Washington. We're both going to take Atlanta. They should have lost to Carolina last week, but Haruki Nakamura, that's the reason why the Ravens got rid of him. He's not a free safety. He's a special teams person. That's it. And that's why the Ravens got rid of him, because he wanted to play defensive back, and they were like, "You're not a defensive back. You're a nickel corner or special teams. That's it." Carolina would have won that game. 2 plays he made. 2 plays he didn't make. He was right there and basically just gave them the game at the end. That 64-yard pass. That was it. Got Cleveland at the Giants. I want to take Cleveland for this game, yo. Cleveland, people are sleeping on Cleveland. I slept on them when they played the Ravens last week. They're a young team. And they probably would have beat us if that scrub Greg Little could hold on to the fucking ball sometime, but he can't catch. But yeah, we're both going to take the Giants. I think that'll be a good game, though. Philly at Pittsburgh. My brother's going to take Pittsburgh. As much as I hate to say it, I'm going to take Philly. I think Philly is overrated as a motherfucker. But that being said, the Steelers' defense is not doing too well. Especially getting beat by the Raiders, who only were able to put up 6 points last week. Sunday games, 4:05. You got Seattle at Carolina. My brother's gonna take Seattle. I'm gonna take Carolina, but this is like Cam comes out and has a big game the next week, especially if they lose. The next week he plays like shit. So I'm gonna take Carolina, but I'm very wary of that. My brother's gonna take Seattle. Second 4:05 game, you got Chicago at Jacksonville. Chicago, yeah, they whooped up on the Cowboys Monday night, but it's the fucking Cowboys. The Cowboys must have the worst home record in the NFL. Like, they beat up on the Giants opening night, and then I think they won. I think they've had 2 away and 2 home games, and I'm pretty sure they're 2-2, and lost both their home games. But yeah, we're both taking Chicago. Jacksonville's a joke. 4:25. You got Tennessee at Minnesota. We're both taking Minnesota. I think Minnesota may. And I'm saying may. They may win the division. I think it's the NFC North. I've been saying for a while the Packers are overrated. They're a good team, don't get me wrong, but they're not. They're way overrated. They're not gods out there on the field. They make a ton of mistakes. It's just they're close enough in the game to where the mistakes they make don't affect the outcome, unless it's the Seattle game and there's replacement refs. But yeah, alright. Denver at New England. My brother's going to take New England 31-28. I'm going to take Denver 27-24. Manning looked good last week, and shit, the Patriots were getting beat up by the Bills until the end of the third quarter, and then they just, I guess the 4 interceptions that Fitzpatrick threw started coming back to bite him in the ass. But yeah, I'm going to take Denver 27-24. You got Buffalo at San Francisco. Both thinking San Francisco. Yeah, Buffalo is Buffalo, and San Francisco is Beast. Sunday night game, another shit primetime game. You got the Chargers at the Saints. My brother's going to take San Diego. I think New Orleans is going to get their win this week. I think they should have had it last week against the Packers, but well, see, now this is the dilemma I'm with New Orleans offense. Their offense is great, yo. He threw for 446 yards last week, but their defense is absolute shit. Damn. Fuck it, I'm gonna still stay with New Orleans, but it's probably gonna be a high-scoring, close game. Monday night, October 8th. 8:30, another shit Monday night game. You got the Houston Texans at the New York Jets. My brother's gonna take Houston 28-3. I'm gonna take Houston 38-0 because Mark Sanchez is a fucking joke. The whole Jets organization is a fucking joke. And even if they play Tebow, I don't think New York was the right place for Tebow to go. I really don't. Yeah. And last week there was 2 teams with byes. It was Indianapolis and Pittsburgh. This week it's 4 teams. You got Dallas, Detroit, Oakland, and Tampa. Tampa Bay Buccaneers all have byes this week. But yep. Alright, those are my picks for this week. And yeah, I'm out. Peace.